We are accustomed to the traditional Parisian buildings with their amazingly careful neoclassic architecture, old but decidedly well-preserved structures. For a city like Paris, envisioning sustainable architecture couldn't have been easy, but it is possible, even here, to find examples of the new building trend, such as Paris Flower Tower, the building designed by Edouard François, where nature penetrates directly into the home. In Paris, we met with Marie-Hélène Contal, Vice Director of the Institut Français d'Architecture at Paris, Cité de l'Architecture et du Patrimoine, who illustrated how, in recent years, Paris has welcomed this important change.
Revenir sur la situation de la France il y a 5 ans en matière d'architecture durable, c'est presque difficile tellement les choses ont changé. Il y a 5 ans, parler d'architecture durable en France, qui est un pays à la fois un pays du Nord et un pays du Sud, c'était un acte militant, parce que ça ne correspondait pas du tout aux préoccupations des élus, des politiciens, des architectes. Ça correspondait aux préoccupations d'une minorité de personnes. Donc quand nous avons créé ce prix, en France, il jouait le rôle, je pense, d'un développeur, d'un stimulant dans un débat pour lequel la France était un peu en retard. La France était donc un pays en retard il y a 5 ans, mais elle était quand même un pays informé parce que, encore une fois, du Nord ou de l'Est, puisque nous sommes les voisins d'un grand pays qui s'appelle l'Allemagne, qui est un pays très avancé en matière d'écologie et de développement durable. Donc des influences commençaient à passer vers la France, et donc le pays était quand même assez informé. Mais être informé, c'est une chose, et puis soi-même enclencher un processus de modernisation, de développement de ces choses-là, c'en est une autre. Et je pense que le Global Award for Sustainable Architecture a joué un vrai rôle en 5 ans en France dans ce domaine, parce que il a fait découvrir des architectes qui avaient des pratiques très différentes. Il n'a pas présenté uniquement que l'éco-construction nordique que nous connaissions bien en France, mais qui ne correspond pas forcément tout à fait à notre société ou à notre pays, parce qu'encore une fois, nous sommes un pays du Nord et du Sud. Nous sommes un pays industriel et urbanisé, donc on ne peut pas toujours transposer des choses qui viennent en Europe, pour l'instant beaucoup du Nord. Et donc présenter ce que faisaient des architectes en Afrique, en Inde, en Chine, a contribué aussi à montrer à la scène française l'étendue du débat, la profondeur des démarches de certains architectes déjà, et je pense qu'elle a mis le pied à l'étrier à beaucoup d'architectes français.
To the southeast of Paris, within the Trapeze master plan at Boulogne-Billancourt, stands the first sustainable office building by Foster and Partners. It is perceived as a large glass box that can be opened at various levels in order to guarantee the natural circulation of air in the large open spaces on different levels. Even lighting is guaranteed by large horizontal shades mounted along the facade, which shields against the sun glare and prevents overheating. This, as well as other strategies for containing energy consumption, made it possible for this tertiary building to achieve HQE classification, the highest in France. The goal of Foster and his work group was to design environments that ensured employee comfort, a goal they pursued by creating spaces that were open to the outdoors, naturally ventilated, properly lit, and highly flexible, allowing them to be adapted to various needs. Solar Drop Anti-Smog, the new project by Vincent Calabeau, sits between a canal and a section of abandoned Paris Railroad. It offers a public art gallery, conference rooms, and meeting areas in a prototype that uses cutting-edge technologies, an excellent example of sustainable design. In practice, the building is a true center for innovation and sustainable development, a catalyst for clean air. A horizontal building and a vertical tower for a total of 250 square meters of solar and photovoltaic panels and a titanium dioxide cladding. While the large photovoltaic system produces electric energy, the titanium dioxide cladding makes ultraviolet rays and air particles interact, eliminating certain pollutants and contaminants. The purpose of the solar drop anti-smog is to combat the serious threat of smog in large metropolises like Paris, providing both public spaces and centers that educate on urban ecology and renewable energy sources. The building naturally collects, filters, and uses rainwater that falls on its ground roof. The Pantin School, located in Paris' urban area, is an example of a passive energy building producing more energy than it consumes. Solar panels provide electricity, solar tubes heat the water, interior lighting systems exploit the reflection of natural light, an underground system exploits geothermal energy, and finally, triple glazed windows prevent any sort of energy dispersion. These are the characteristics this green Parisian school boasts. In Paris, we also find an example of social housing. Low construction costs, and in particular low maintenance costs, mean low buying prices and maximum energy savings, high energy performance and high quality of life for residents. All this can be easily achieved through bioarchitecture, which follows simple but efficient building criteria, using natural, locally sourced materials and systems that allow high energy performance and high levels of comfort within the homes. In Paris, for example, this building of 34 living units was designed by the French architects at Atelier Dupont and built in an outlying neighborhood where essential services for residents, such as gym and school, were already present. From a technical energy perspective, the decision to give the building a simple, compact design made it possible to minimize energy dispersion and enhance the quality of the materials used. The external insulation and abundant use of natural light allowed the building to achieve a very high level of energy savings and thus easily achieve the highest environmental classification, which was the architect's goal.